Now look, after my crazy freshman season, where we ended up winning the national championship, a lot of people was thinking that I was going to end up transferring just because a lot of my teammates ended up going to the NFL draft. But me, I got something else in mind. What I'm trying to do here in Georgia is win the national championship all 3 years that I'm here and be the best pass rusher in the nation every single year that I'm here as well. And look, even though a lot of my teammates went to the NFL draft, and a couple of them went to the transfer portal, we still made a couple good recruits, and our defense is still as good as it was last year. So me, I ain't tripping on none of that stuff. Our defense is still cold, and we're playing against number 4 Clemson, and our defense, the way it's looking right now, they can't even move the ball up the field. Now, one thing I wish Georgia used me more as is as a versatile player. Like in high school, I played linebacker. I was a pass rusher and a coverage. As here on 2nd and 1, this quarterback didn't believe that I'd be able to pick that ball off. He tried to throw it into my zone like, give me that. Like I know right now, Georgia not really using me to my fullest potential, but I'm hoping that when I get to the NFL, whatever team I go to decides to use me in both ways, the pass rusher and the pass coverage, because I can do both. On 1st and 10, I ended up getting past his OT, and I ain't gonna lie, it's a little embarrassing. He broke my sack, but he ended up throwing a pick to the sideline, and now offense has under a minute to get some more points. And they did. We're completely dominating in this game offensively and defensively as I pick up a sack with under 20 seconds left in the first half. Now all game, their offense hasn't been able to move the ball up the field at all, but here, they're finally being able to move. I ended up missing this tackle completely on 2nd and 4, and they're picking up the 19-yard reception, getting the first down. They haven't been doing too much running in this game, but they finally decided to do it here on 2nd and 3, and they picked up the first down, almost getting to the touchdown. And now at the 2-yard line on 1st and goal, they finally scored a touchdown, a wide open slant to get their first points of the game. Well, after they scored, their defense went out there and got a stop. So now if they score again, they probably gonna have the momentum. So we gotta lock in and make sure they don't score to gain the momentum. We end up ending their drive here on 3rd and 1, where they try to run the ball. And almost immediately, that running back got tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a negative 4-yard rush. And now they got to punt it. And now after our offense got 3, and I'm coming in for another sack on 1st and 10, it's not looking too good for them at all. Only about 3 minutes left in this game, and the way our defense been playing, they're probably not gonna score this drive either. I mean, they're especially not gonna be scoring if on 3rd and 9, they decide to take check downs. Like, you gotta take a shot down the field if you wanna at least have a chance at winning in this game. That's just weak. Tackle behind the line, and it's 4th down. And it's just sad. This game ends on them doing a slant. Like, what are y'all doing? Terrible play calling, game over. And in the first game of my 2nd season, 6 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and a pick. What a crazy stat line. 2nd game of the season, playing against South Florida. And I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna get bad for them, because we're coming to dominate again. They know how dominant our pass rush can get. So they're trying to run like crazy little plays, screen plays to try to get past our defense. But still, our DBs and linebackers come down to make plays right before they're able to get the first down. They actually end up stopping our offense and getting to our side of the field on 1st and 10, getting past his old lineman and tackling a running back right when he got that ball. Then on 3rd and 14, as soon as I got past his old lineman and got a hit on the quarterback, he threw the ball. He didn't get a first down, but he did get in the field goal range. Well, at least to make the field goal easy. Somehow, they ended up missing the field goal. Our offense went down the field, scored a touchdown. And on 1st and 10, they're throwing the ball down the field, getting a big play. Normally, we don't allow stuff like this. I don't know what happened to that DB, but that's tough. And well, they're over here again. Last time, they missed the field goal. We're gonna see what happens this time. They're starting off with a short pass, losing 5 yards. And then on the next play, 2nd and 15, they try to run the ball, a little HB draw or whatever this is, and I'm getting back there getting a tackle as soon as he got the ball. Once again, they're trying to throw us off again, running back screen play, but again, this play is not gonna work. Our D-line might be big, but still, we're able to get out there and make tackles when we need to. That time, they actually ended up making the field goal, and we did too, making it 10-3 with about a minute left in the first half. On 2nd down, this quarterback made a big mistake. He tried to scramble out to my side. I got off that old line as soon as he did that and got that sack. On 3rd and 20, they ran a read option. I thought I was going to be able to tackle both of them, but I was only able to get the running back down. Luckily, my teammate was there to tackle the quarterback too. In the second half, now 16-3 as we scored a touchdown, but we ended up missing the extra point. 2nd and 12, they're trying to run the ball to the outside, got tackled for -2 yards. Then on 3rd and 15, they decided to go 5 out, and I could tell it wouldn't go good for this quarterback. As soon as we got off that line, he got nervous and threw the ball right to us. Pick, and we on their side of the field already. And well, we only got 3 points, which is kind of makes sense that we lost a couple players on offense to the transfer portal in the NFL, and we didn't really gain too many either. So we're gonna have to carry this year again, maybe even more than we did last year. But hey, if we got to be one of the greatest defenses college football has ever seen, then we're just gonna have to come out here and do that. And this game going pretty much how it should have gone, up 26-3. Though I feel like we probably should have had a little bit more points. It's all cool. We locking up. That's GG's. And I ain't half as good as the game I did last time, but still a sack, 4 tackles for loss and 5 tackles. Pretty good game. 2-0 Georgia, ranked number 1, versus unranked South Carolina, who's 0-2. So, I mean, obviously, we shouldn't lose in this game. Matter of fact, we shouldn't lose a single game this season, how good our defense is. We ended up taking 3 points on our last drive. On 2nd and 10, they tried to run the ball, but they ran the ball to my side, trying to get past this old lineman, but I can't. Luckily, my teammates came in to make the tackle for me. I have no idea what happened to me on this play. 3rd and 10, I feel like I was right there. I dived at him and went right past him, slid right past the running back. I ain't gonna lie, on 3rd and 7, they had a pretty good play drawn up. But how they messed this up and didn't get the first down, I have no idea. We up 17-0 now, about a minute left in the first half. On 2nd and 10, the quarterback tries to scramble and immediately gets caught right before he's able to get gone. Almost about 30 seconds left in the first half. On 3rd and 10, the quarterback throws a dot to the sideline on the right side for a toe drag first down. Then on 2nd and 10, the quarterback went for a long shot, and right before I was able to get to him, the running back got a great block on me. And I ain't gonna lie, there was 2 defenders there. Somebody should have picked that ball off. In an attempt to try to get this first down and continue that drive, QB threw the ball to the receiver who was standing at that first down, but there was a defender right next to him who made a great play on the ball, deflecting it. And so in the second half, they're still scoreless, trying to run the ball to my side on 2nd and 14. I'm getting back there getting a tackle for loss. Some odd reason they decided to run the ball on 3rd and 15 like we wasn't finna get that. Somebody was gonna make the tackle. No idea what's going on with our offense, but they end up turning the ball over, and South Carolina is now on our side of the field in good position to try to get some points. They just got a problem with running the ball on 3rd down. Now look, there's still 3 minutes left in this game, and on 4th down, they picked up the first down, keeping them in the game because as long as they can score here, the chances are real low, but there might be a chance they can get into this game. And on 1st and goal, they were able to score off a drag route, scoring this touchdown, but after picking up a couple first downs running the ball, they used all their timeouts and the game was over. And now this week, it looked like we might have some comp. We got ranked 14 Arkansas, who was 2-1. But in their first drive already, they're already throwing a pick. I mean, they started off pretty good, getting down the field. But at the end of the day, they couldn't get the job done in this first drive. We scored a touchdown off their turnover. 1st and 10, they decided to run the ball up the middle. And this time, they ended up picking up the first down and more. But that'll be the last big play they'll pick up. Because we got them to 3rd and 10, and they took this little check down and didn't pick up the first down. They got 3 and got a stop on our offense. And now we got them to 3rd and 2. And I'm making this tackle right before he was able to get the first down. 4th and inches. What a tackle. Now our mediocre offense is definitely going to show a lot in this game as we end up getting stopped again. And now they got the ball on the outside of the field on 1st and goal, trying to take the lead. And then on 1st and goal, they ran a read option. The perfect play for our aggressive defense. Getting a touchdown to take the lead. Luckily though, offense was able to get down the field and take the lead right back right before the first half, and with a second left, I got a sack just ending their drive and also just to get a sack. Second half now, we're still up 14-10, and on 2nd and 9, they trying to run the ball and we stuffing that. And then on 3rd and 9, they decided to take a slant and he got tackled as soon as he got the ball, so it's not 4th down and they got to punt the ball. And again, the problem with our offense being mediocre. We still got 14 points now and Arkansas has a chance to take the lead. The running back took a hit. He fumbled, but they picked the ball up. I'm out here in coverage on 3rd and 3. And when we thought they was going to do a passing play on 3rd down, they decided to do a running play to the outside and immediately got tackled. I guess since they down 4 points, they decided they need to go for it on 4th down, but that just wasn't smart. I got back there getting a sack, forcing the turnover on down. Finally, we scored again. We're up 21-10 with less than 2 minutes left in this game, and that quarterback just threw a dot, picking up the first down. On 3rd and 6, the quarterback tried to hike the ball and throw the ball quickly, as quick as he could, but his receiver wasn't ready for it. He dropped the ball. Tough. And again, they decided to go for it on 4th and 6 because they ain't really have no choice but to. They secured the catch, but they did not secure that first down. Game over. And here went crazy. 7 tackles, 3 for loss, and 3 sacks. And so now we're still undefeated coming into our 5th game of the season against Missouri. They tried to start the game off, getting that run game going, so that our pass rush wouldn't be that effective. But we didn't allow their run game to do anything, so now we got to the 3rd and 10, and we're getting back there off a blitz for a sack. 7-0 now, and on 2nd and 8, they decided to run the ball up the middle and they actually end up gaining yards. They didn't pick up the first down, but they did gain the yards, inches short of the first. You know, 3rd and inches, when we thought they was going to run the ball up the middle, which is probably what they should have done, instead, they ran a play action. And the quarterback tried to use his legs to pick up the first down, but instead, he ended up taking a sack. Because of that, we scored another touchdown, getting us a 14-0 lead. And on 2nd and 12, they're trying to run the ball. They cannot get their run game going at all because that pass game not working, and we all over their run too. On 3rd and 15, we got them where we want them. And when we thought that quarterback was going to get scared, get nervous, and throw a terrible pass, he ended up throwing a dot for a first down, 27-yard reception. And then on the next play, 1st and 10, play action, rolling out to the left side, throwing it with his right. He almost threw a pick, but Malachi Starks, you gotta be able to pick that ball off. It went right in your hands. But that wouldn't be the only pick that we drop in this game. On 3rd and 10, the quarterback tried to throw the ball down the field. He got his receiver, but bro dropped the ball. And before the ball hit the floor, we had an opportunity to catch the pick, but dropped it. It's 4th and 10 now, and they're not in field goal range. So they decided they need to go for it on 4th down. They took a short pass, 7-yard reception. Turnover on downs, not enough for the first. And to be honest, I haven't been doing too much in this game other than just my presence alone. On 1st and 10, I get to the quarterback finally and I hit him, but he threw the ball when I hit him, so I didn't get the sack. Now with only about 15 seconds left in the first half, they're trying to run the ball on 3rd down. And we're getting that stop, calling a timeout too. Still 21-0 here in the second half, and they're on our side of the field on 2nd and 2. The quarterback finds his receiver open on the slant, picking up the 1st down, getting into the red zone, about 5 yards of the touchdown. They're trying to run the ball up the middle on 2nd and goal, but I'm coming off the edge to make sure he don't get that touchdown. Then on 3rd and goal, I put this old lineman on his back, but right before I can get my sack, the quarterback threw a dot to the sideline, getting their first points of the game. And luckily, our offense went down the field too and scored a touchdown so that momentum don't shift at all. I'm getting a tackle for loss. After taking another loss, it's 3rd and 13, and the quarterback's trying to scramble out to the right side, but we are all on him. As soon as he tried to scramble, them boys shedded and got the hit. Y'all don't understand how hungry I am to get another sack. On 1st and 10, getting past his old lineman, and he threw the ball right before I was able to get this sack. Again, and at this point it's getting annoying. Put that old lineman on his back, hit the quarterback again, and he threw the ball once again. Remember what I was talking about, drop picks? Well, that happens here again. On 3rd and 10, he threw the ball to the sideline, went right to us, and he just dropped it. That's fine, because on 4th and 10, I was finally able to get my sack. Nobody blocked me at all. I got back there getting a big hit on that quarterback. And now I can sleep good tonight, as that was my only sack of the game. At this point, defensively, we are on a roll, and right now, Tennessee, they're just getting kind of crossfire. Like, I don't know what it was, but when I got up this morning, I was feeling different. Because coming off a game with only 1 sack, I need to have multiple sacks in this game, and I'm starting off with getting this big sack, making it 3rd and 22. Then on 3rd and 22, they run a screen play. I end up tripping over somebody's foot, and I still got up and helped make the tackle. We have 7-0 now on 1st and 10. And when I looked at this OT's eyes, he was shivering, ran right past that boy, hit the quarterback, and he threw a dot right to the defense. And what really should have been a pick 6 was stopped by an old lineman. And of course, offense had to score. They were way too close to not score. Less than 20 seconds left in the first half. I'm getting a sack, and not only a normal sack, it was a strip sack, putting us on their side of the field because we picked that ball up. And not only that, I just broke the school record for the most sacks in a career. 37 in my 2nd year, and we're not even done. We ain't even got through halfway the season yet. This dominant performance that we putting on Tennessee right now is going to be something that they remember forever. 3rd and 8, ain't nothing happening. I know after this game, losing 38-7, Tennessee is definitely falling out the rankings. They were 3-2, and now they 3-3. That's tough for them. And they just had to catch me on one of them games. 8 tackles, 5 for loss, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. Like, ooh wee. Now coming into the 7th game of the season, we're looking to continue our streak against South Alabama. And I mean, yeah, we should dominate these guys probably worse than we did Tennessee. It's 3rd and 13. They're running the screenplay, but the quarterback, he took way too long to try to throw this thing. I ended up diving at his feet right before he could throw the ball, getting my first sack of the game. They tried to do a run-in play on 2nd and 10. He ran the ball to my side, but as soon as he saw me come off that block, he tried to run away. You're not running from me. I secured that tackle. What surprised me is the fact that this quarterback was able to throw a dot on this 3rd and 8 with a defender right in his face. He was finna get hit, but he threw a dot to the sideline, picking up the big gain of 33 yards. On 2nd and 9, they're running the ball, but they came to my side. I shaded to the outside, getting the tackle for loss. Then on 3rd and 14, the quarterback threw a dot, but this dot was not enough to pick up the first down. He fell 2 yards short of it. They tried to kick the field goal and they ended up missing, and we scored a touchdown with our drive that we had. Up 14-0, they're trying to get the run game going. I'm stopping that immediately. It looks like we bringing on bad things from last game. On 3rd and 5, I was about to get to the quarterback. He threw the ball under pressure and almost threw a pick. Multiple of us had a chance to catch that pick and nobody came down with it. It's crazy how almost every single play, one person at least is going to get off that line. And that quarterback definitely felt that pressure. He tried to scramble out, but he scrambled to my side and I immediately shed it and got that sack. After picking up a couple yards, it's now 3rd and 11. And in an attempt to pick up 11 yards for the first down, they took a check down. I guess they just trying to be safe, not to throw no picks, but I mean, I guess that's not going to get them the first down. It's 4th and 4, and they got to punt the ball. They should end up getting the ball back in hopes that they can score a touchdown before halftime. But this quarterback threw a pick, a terrible pass that went right to David Daniel for the pick, putting us on this side of the field already. And so, like I said at the beginning of the game, I mean, this is not fair. Playing against South Alabama on the road that we on is bad business, man. We're just on a mission right now. This game, I had 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. And we done been through a couple of easy schools, but soon, we're gonna have to play against the harder schools and make sure we dominate, as we always do.